Welcome back to the channel. I have not been fishing much because of weather here in the Midwest. As many of you know, it has not been ideal. And started blizzarding last weekend, got like a foot of snow, and then this weekend it's supposed to be -3 degrees in the morning. So water's going to be freezing up. So pretty soon it's going to be ice fishing season. Now, if you are a bigger boy like myself, you want to get a bout of ice on that water before you decide to try and go out there. And even if you do, you still need your spud stick in case you fall through. But I snagged a great deal on some Piscifun reels. I'm just going to do a little unboxing just so I have something to upload. They know why they packaged them like this. I've never seen this before on the couple that I bought. But shout out to the FedEx guy for just throwing this in the snowdrift outside my patio instead of putting it in there like I requested. You're great, G. Appreciate you. So we're gonna go ahead and take whatever this weatherproof wrapping is off. I don't know if it's like a holiday gift wrap or something. And the blue, I think it's blue and purple. Purple and blue, something like that. I don't think it's those. But yeah, just regular Alijos 400. This doesn't have autofocus, I forgot. There we go. Yeah, this video is gonna be a rough one, let me tell you. Because when it comes to the camera and the mic and all that, I used to stream and I have not touched it in so long that I do not know what I'm doing with it anymore. Put a GoPro in my hands and now we're talking, but for this, no. I also apologize if I keep looking up. I got Streamlabs open right now, and that is a habit of being in Discord with other people and streaming is to check and see what it's looking like, make sure it ain't lagging. But typical Alijos box, overpackaged for the money. Packaged nicer than a lot more expensive reels that I've bought. Got your little parts book. Got your little travel bag. Taking your reel on a plane, on vacation, you want to pack everything up nice. Especially if you got the Ravix rods from Catch the Fever, a 2-piece, you can break those down, throw the reel in the bag, you can travel real easy with them. And then this is the reel, Alijos 400, as my hand for reference. I might have a bass reel around here somewhere to kind of show the reference of that. This is in reference to your regular size bait caster. Quite large. But it is a great heavy fishing reel. Catfish, muskie, stripers. It's got 35 pounds of drag. It's got all your regular bait caster adjustments. Very smooth reel. All of them come with a little handle tool in case you want to switch out the power handle, like you got a different handle you like, grip you like, whatever you want to do. I personally just leave this one alone because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But got your clicker on the side. Everybody's favorite sound to hear in the middle of the night. And yeah, that's about it on the Alijos 400. I mean, I guess I could go through a couple specs, but 9 bearing, 6.6 to 1, 34 inches of line retrieve per rotation, 38 pounds of drag actually. Apparently it's gone up since the last ones I bought. The weight is 14.5 ounces, so it's almost a 1 pound reel. So it is, to be a cast and reel type of reel, I wouldn't use it. But for a catfishing reel where you're just gonna throw it out and let it sit, it's gonna be great. It is 17 pounds, 270 yard mono capacity, and 80-pound, 165-yard braid capacity, which if you run thinner braid, you'll actually be able to get more. But I run 100-pound braid on everything. I take the Tyler Barnes approach, where, you know, you're not going to break off if your line's stronger than anything you hook to. Come to think of it, I actually think my other Alijos reels are I think it's an 8.1 to 1 ratio. So this one will actually be a little slower retrieve, I believe. I believe that's how that works. I'm not an engineer for fishing reels, so if I'm wrong on that, feel free to correct me. Alright, reel number 2 is another Alijos. This one, definitely not boxed as nice as the other. And it being from the same line, I'm kind of upset about that. But this one, this is also a 6.6 to 1, 9 bearing, 33 pounds of drag instead of 38. And then this one is 11.8 ounces. So this one's actually about a quarter pound lighter than that one. So this one would be a little better for a cast around rod or even a bobber rod. 15-pound mono, 190 yards, 40-pound braid, 205 yards. I could get more into the specs, but I'm not trying to bore everybody that's already bored from watching this. This is the Alijos 300. Slightly smaller reel, which I am going to actually be putting on a Channel Cat specific rod. Obviously, comes with a little tool like the last one and the review I did before. There. This one is the gray and gold. Get it to focus in on it. Beautiful reel. Very well made. I don't know where the exact zoom point is. Yeah, right there. Once again, super smooth reel. There we go. Super smooth reel. Once again, like I said, 6.6 to 1 bearing ratio. This one actually has your standard brake system like you'd find on your regular bait caster. Still substantially bigger bait caster, but definitely more along the lines of your everyday bass reel. This one does not have a clicker. I did not know that, which it doesn't upset me. I don't use them anyways. I usually just take and lock them down and wait till they fold. But yeah, this is a surprisingly smooth reel. So if I take and turn the brakes all the way off, oh yeah. The one thing I like about all the Piscifuns is they have a little dimple right in here that you can tie your line onto and do your little slip knot, pull it down tight, and start winding it on. Throw your little piece of tape over the very end if you like. But it definitely helps with respooling. And that is one of the most annoying things to do is respool. Okay, now that I realized I don't have to do this entire thing like I'm doing it live, and I can actually take my time and figure something out first, I just found a neat little feature with this reel. So if you click it and lock it down, a little trigger that pops up right here. And so if you're letting bait fall all the way to the bottom, or you're still letting line out, or you're just wanting to float a bobber down a little ways, you can do that. and you don't have to worry about reeling it. You can just lock it down with that. Want it to float down a little more? Free spool, lock it down. It's a neat little feature. I didn't even know I had. It's just for me sitting here playing with the reel. Yeah, both very, very nice reels. But, as you can see, this isn't a very... This one is substantially chunkier. I feel like the side profile is the best view of that. Substantially chunkier reel. But overall, I'm excited to try them both. This one, I already know how I'm going to like. I ran it all year. Just got a good deal on Black Friday. Decided to buy one more to throw on my last Ravix rod. Catch the Fever Ravix rod. You guys hadn't seen them. They're Spencer River Certified custom rod that he decided to finally release after 17 years of testing. So I'm pairing those with these. I have 3 of each. And then this was going on probably... I got a Bass Pro heavy graphite rod, but it's got a very, very active tip. So that's probably what I'm going to stick this on. Probably going to throw some like 40-50 pound braid on it and call it a day. But yeah, I grabbed both of these reels from Piscifun on Black Friday. I believe it was buy one, get one 40% off, and I think that sale is still running through Friday of this week. I am not sure, but I do know that through my affiliate link, you should be able to get a coupon very similar if I can find the code. And that'll be any product from Piscifun, whether that be ice fishing gear, regular fishing gear, Alijos reels, whatever. And they also have like bibs, coats, backpacks, all that kind of stuff seen on the website. So I'm actually probably going to check those out because I've seen that they have some ice fishing gear, and I am going to be going out ice fishing here in the next few weeks, hopefully, as long as it freezes good. And they have these bibs. They have like a safety float insulation, so if you end up falling through the ice, they're almost like a life jacket. And then obviously your spud stick. Put it on either side of you, push yourself back up out of the ice. A little more difficult as a bigger fellow, that's why you never really want to go by yourself, but I have somebody who has been on the ice for 30 years taking me. So I feel like we'll be solid on that. Aside from snagging really good deals on reels, I'm probably going to end it there because I really don't have anything else to talk about. Hopefully, I'll get to try out the new DJI. Got this hooked up with my mics. Hopefully get a little better footage. Get out on the ice. The thing's supposed to be waterproof, so I should be able to get a little bit of underwater footage if we do any releases. But outside of that, I really got nothing else for this video. Hopefully, in the next week or so, I can get out fishing, get a video done. But if I can't, I'll keep doing little content like this or what you guys might want to see. Lastly, I want to shout out my boy, DC Fishing Solutions. He's on Facebook, and I believe he's got a website. I will put the link in the descriptions below. Go check it out. He makes custom anchors, breakaway anchors, and also does beaver tail, which is like a really durable bait for ice fishing and bait fishing. Lasts a lot longer than your wax worms and your whatever else you might throw on there, your little mealworms. But outside of that, go check him out. Go check out my other content. I know this video is kind of boring, but I just wanted to show the new reels I got. Got them on a good deal. I was happy about it. Fuck the FedEx guy. But aside from that, you guys have a happy holiday, and I will catch you in the next video. I forget that I can just kind of fuck up in the middle of this and just cut it out and trim it up, and it'll look like a professional video.